Hey everyone, I wanted to do this video today talking about Wendi's fears, and one of the reasons I wanted to do this video is because I think that a lot of this case and the motives for the murder of Dan Markel stems around Wendi's fears. And I just want to say as a sidebar that I don't know if Wendi Adelson is guilty or innocent. I just want to tell her story. And in fact, if anyone thinks that I'm kind of easy on the Adelsons or anyone involved in this case, I just want to also emphasize that everyone's innocent until proven guilty. And I want to do some more inquiries about more videos about Wendi. I actually, her book is in my Amazon shopping cart, so I'll be reading her book hopefully over the holidays on my vacation, and I want to continue to post videos, and I want to do a video about Wendi's motives, Charlie's motives, Donna's motives, and more Q&As. Anyway, let me just jump right into this video about Wendi's fears. One of Wendi's biggest fears that was said during the trial over and over again was that Wendi fears her children being taken away from her. And that started with the idea that Dan might take the children away from her and move to New York, or didn't want to share custody with her, wanted primary custody. That's one of Wendi's major fears. And as of right now, she has the children, so she doesn't have to worry about it, except that on the stand she said that she resented the fact that the Markels had looked into, if Wendi was arrested, that they had another option for a home for the children if in fact Wendi was arrested. But she said that
to arrest you later on.
the state isn't going to decide to arrest me. The state is not going to decide to arrest her. Another one of Wendi's fears is having her law license taken away. And this was during the tumultuous divorce between her and Dan. It was said in the closing arguments that Dan was threatening Wendi's law license and her credibility. And another thing that I think Wendi fears and has said on the stand is going to jail or being arrested or involved, associated with this crime. She has maintained her innocence and cooperated with police, but I think that you can tell on the stand that one of her fears is going to jail. She doesn't want to go to jail. She says emphatically that the state isn't going to arrest her. And even in the interrogation room, she said that her family members shouldn't be arrested if they're involved in this crime. So having her family members or herself go to jail is one of her fears. Also, on the stand, Wendi said that she gets death threats. And I think that one of her biggest fears, and just like anybody with all this media attention, would fear for their safety. And also after the murder, she feared for her children's safety. And I'm sure that she still does fear for her children's safety with this case. And I saw that she took her last name off of her Facebook page. And I honestly don't blame her. So if Wendi's listening, nobody wants to hurt you. We are all just wanting to tell this story and get to the bottom of the truth. All right. So the next thing that I believe that Wendi fears is not being able to find work because of this case and the reputation of her family and her still being a person of interest. And I know that she doesn't like that title, and neither does her lawyer, John Laurel. They have rejected that term, person of interest. She has cooperated with police, but there is still evidence surrounding Wendi and tying her to the crime, and still questions. But through time and her cooperation, she will answer those questions for people, and maybe she will eventually do an interview or something to clear her name. But as of right now, they can't do that. More questions than answers, you guys. Thank you so much for listening to this video about Wendi's fears, and I hope that if I missed any of Wendi's fears, please write them in the comments below. Please also leave your questions for Q&A of the week. And thank you guys so much for listening. Have a wonderful holiday season. And thank you for liking and subscribing and for watching. Have a wonderful day.